To go over this practice problem, I start by asking students to tell me the information that is given. So I ask students to volunteer, and when I ask them to do that, they come up with the mass is 102 kilograms. The distance that he travels is 2.29 meters. And the time that it takes for him to go up those stairs is 1.32 seconds. So then I ask my students, what should I do first to find this information? And so they tell me that my first step should be to take the mass and convert it into a force. So we use our equation of force equals mass times acceleration due to gravity. So we would do 102 times 10. That gives us 1,020 newtons. So now I have that information. The next thing that my students tell me to do is to find the work that is done. And so because I have force and distance, I can use the formula work equals force times distance. And I plug in my numbers, so 1,020 newtons times 2.29 meters. And I get an answer of 2,335.8 joules. So now I know the work. Finally, I ask my students to tell me how I will find power, and they tell me since we have work and time, now we can find power. So I would do 2,335.8 joules divided by 1.32 seconds. And that gives me 1,769.5 watts as my final answer. I really like this problem because it requires them to go back to what they know about work and what they know about work needing a force, and thinking about how the force of weight and mass are different things. And so in order to get that work, you need to convert the mass into force first. So I think this is a great problem to remind them what they learned in the power guided notes for their homework before they start working on their power problem set.